打黄脚啊，或者是一堆的术语都出来了，黄脚。还有个洞。
Les tatons, les nipples.
Yeah, nipples, yeah. It's staying in the milk fat and it's already got like another one.
Milk flour is good.
So it's got like,
Okay.
it's got like 3 sides.
Oh.
Mine is like, go for long, go for long.
That's all they eat is
Nothing.
grass.
Yeah. It's so funny, the mother eats and the baby eats out of those hanging out and feeding with himself.
Enjoy the meal. Did you see that one? She's got a baby in there. Did you see the tail?
Yeah, I'm filming it. The wee baby's climbing in the pouch.
Yeah.
Oh, so cute. Oh.
Most important thing about these videos is like move it slowly. Move really slow. It's better to do videos.
I think your voice features in all of our videos so far. Hey Stefan, give a wave to the camera. Give a wave. Stefan. We better be going back, man, because we're always the last on the bus.
What's my lesson? Don't cry for me, look right for me. Kind of funny kind of sad. Dreams in which I'm dying of the best I've ever had. Find it hard to tell, 'cause I find it hard to accept. People
What's that sound? Is that you, Arnie? What the fuck's going on, man? WTF, mate?
Down, we have to own a plantation. It's very expensive. People have tried blending the leaves and making a kind of paste. They've tried making a biscuit or like a bar for them to eat, and they just won't have anything to do with it. Occasionally, you get a really old girl who might take some of that baby, what's it called, infasoy, that sort of milk powder stuff. You mix it up like a paste, and you kind of get a little syringe, and some of them, I've seen one or two that were like that, but then that's on top of the other food. But I mean, in a lot of zoo animals get fed pellets and biscuits and that sort of thing, as well as the fresh stuff, because it's not expensive and it's also extremely convenient for us.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, these guys. They will eat all of this, by morning. There won't be much left.
Really?
And they'll pull all that out.
But they're so slow.
Yeah, I know. And if you're sleeping 20 hours a day, it doesn't leave much time for anything else. So when you're awake, you've got to eat and eat. I think she really wants to go over there. She doesn't quite know how to go about it. You just sit and think about it for a bit longer.
Just look over there and pine.
She's the youngest too, so maybe they're putting her in a place. Can you see how they smell it before they It's a bit of an overkill when you consider they've just been sitting there for half an hour eating off the same branch. You think you could smell it once and go, yeah, this will be fine.
Better safe than sorry. You might be trying to trick them
It
with
seems to be. Seems to be.
Do you have to wear gloves when you
No, what we do is we just handle it from the base. So maybe a couple of the leaves down the bottom might get a bit of damage, but
And do you have to be careful when you don't eat it?
because of them. When Kuri was here, when the boy was here, for some reason he either didn't like me or he really liked me a lot. I couldn't work out which one it was, because I would go in there and he would literally chase me around and I'd have to leave. It would be really embarrassing because there'd be like about 50 people up here and I'd be running away from this cute fluffy thing. Because what he would, if he caught up with me, he would try and climb my legs, which would like just be scratches. Yeah, and I don't think he wanted the attention. We obviously wanted the attention, but he didn't want any like cuddles or anything. I'm sure that if I actually picked him up, he would have just bitten me and just gone, well, that was fun. So, but with these three, no. And generally, most koalas don't have a problem. It's just Kuri and I have a strong relationship. I don't know why. Maybe he likes the way I smell or something. But yeah, they're left up in the tree. They're quite happy to just, just to be left alone and don't pay a lot of attention to you. You've got plenty to eat.
my first sighting ever in my life.
Oh, really? Yeah. They are interesting creatures for, 4 hours of the day.
I'm sorry to admit this publicly, but I didn't think they were called koala bears.
Oh, no, most people think they're called koala bears. I've heard Australians call them koala bears.
A little bit better.
Yeah, that. So definitely overseas business is called koala bears.
Oh.
What are they actually called?
They're koalas.
Oh, right, okay.
So they're not a bear at all, they're a marsupial.
Oh, yeah, I
Like
was
a
thinking that
kangaroo
myself,
or a
yeah.
koala, a kangaroo or a Tassie devil.
Do you have koala bears here in the zoo?
No, there's no such thing as a koala bear.
Really?
Yeah.
It's news to me.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. It looks like a bear. Yeah, it kind of rolls off the tongue. Go for it. Good thing she's got a tough backside.
She's not moving now.
No,
is she?
she's like, I'll just sit here for a minute. A bit of dignity. It's pretty impressive. Right, well, this will be interesting. Shove away in. She's going to have a rest.
Here's a silly question, like, cats have the ability to sort of fall great distances and not be hurt. If she sort of missed and fell, would she land okay?
No. She just landed in a heap. I've never actually seen a koala fall out of a tree, which is quite amazing. I'm quite sure in the real world you do have mishaps because, like that tree has lost most of its bark, they've pulled most of it off, so you can imagine her scrabbling and falling to the bottom. but I don't think it happens. Yeah, so I can see what's going to happen here because she's obviously, the other two are obviously dominant on her because she's been so careful to stay away from them. She finally got some.
That she could have had all she wanted to do.
That's right, yeah. Who knows what that's all about. So when you've got an animal, like it was one the other way around, if it was one of the other girls climbing down and she was sitting there, they would just climb down and just like sit on their head and just keep pushing down until the other one got out of the way. Then there'll be a little bit of bitching going on. It's like she's not going to look. She's like, if I just sneak back and not make eye contact, nobody will notice.
That's hysterical.
Upset the status quo somewhat. Making short work of that, they're not leaving much behind. Yeah, interesting.
I just went to look at that one. I want to see it for the other
See what's
side.
going to happen. Yeah, usually in that situation you get, the one underneath fighting the other one. So they're getting on very well, these three. It'd be nice to know what it is about that branch. I just want to get a whole truckload of it. Well, I'm glad you got to see them awake at least, that's something.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Thank you.
They're not particularly interesting when they're just curled up asleep.
They're pretty playful as well, jumping from branch to branch.
Yeah, we don't see that a lot, and we've been in here, especially when it gets really hot. Like yes, if you were here yesterday, they probably wouldn't have been doing much because it's such a hot day. And to try and explain to people that they can jump from one tree to another, and the people just look at you going, "Oh, right, sure." It's just a bit hard to watch.
And do you have kangaroos here?
Yeah, there's kangaroo enclosure this way when you go out.
Go out that way.